What's going on, guys? This is Malcolm, man. You are on another episode of Malcolm Talks. What's popping? What's cracking? What's going on? Today I want to talk to you about something pretty interesting to me, at least. And it's about success. But not just about success. It's about the attainment of success, the money, what it all means. Because I'm going to try to take a little bit of a twist and talk about how success can actually be a weakness if you're not careful. So let me go into that just a little bit. You guys seen Lord of the Rings, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure every one of you has. Well, in Lord of the Rings, there was a little character. His name was Gollum. All right? Little ugly little character. Bald-headed, pieces of hair popping up over his head. Lived in a little mountain. And was just the most unsightly of people. But he hoarded this little ring that he found. Powerful all-seeing ring that allowed you to become invisible and all these other things. He was so drawn to that power, he couldn't let go of it. But as a result, it made him get ostracized, basically. So I kind of look at the ring as being success. You have to be careful. If you try to hoard it too much, then you're going to end up being lonely and ugly as hell, just like Gollum. But, Gollum was weak for success. He became weak for it. He strived after it so much that it totally consumed him. He wasn't his former self because, he started off as, what's the guy's name? Smeagol? Who was already kind of strange anyway. And he killed his own friend just so he can get the ring and all this other stuff. But, he turned into a monster once he got that ring. And so people, be careful when you have success as your target, because everybody walking around right now, every adult, they want to be successful. But my challenge to you is to define what success means to you, so you don't go out there and just chase anything with the cost of it being who you are as a person. You don't want to turn into Gollum. And I know this is kind of obscure, but just think about it. Gollum was stuck in that mountain. He was lonely, but he had the ring, right? One of the loneliest creatures you'd ever see. Ugly as hell. But he had that ring, though. And the one thing about Gollum was willing to die before he gave up that ring. But he couldn't die. See, it's deep. He wanted to just have success, power, and that came from the ring. But once you have the ring, you can't die. So you just get older and older and you never die, can't find peace, walking around looking crazy. So guys, just remember that, success, if you have it up there as this target and you're constantly chasing after it and you believe that success means money and all these other things and fortune and fame, just be careful, because you might find yourself like Smeagol. Now, I don't want to look at success as a bad thing, because it's not. It just depends on how you want to define success. I think you should try to clearly define it. Otherwise, you may be trapped and consumed by it and end up living in the mountain ugly as hell like your boy Gollum. So, one other thing about Gollum, and this is the last point I want to make. Gollum did have an iron will. He had an iron will. What that means is he was willing to die. You're not going to take Gollum's ring. Gollum held on to success so tight that he said, you know what? You're going to have to kill me. And that's one thing. I can respect that. But are you willing to die for all the stuff you're chasing after? You got to ask yourself that question. I'm not willing to die for all this. But I will say this. There does need to be something that you're willing to die for, but let's not make it money. Don't make it about money. Make it about trying to better your family. That's not even a word. The betterment of your family. The betterment of your community. The betterment of your overall world. Don't make it just all about you. All right? Well, this is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. I got to go to work. So I'm going to holler at you guys next time. Speaking of the ring, I can't find my wedding ring. I don't know what the hell I did with it. I took it off. Maybe it's in the car. I took it off somewhere. I don't know what the hell happened to it. It's around my house somewhere. I got to find it. Anyway, I'm going to holler at you guys. Peace.